the songs of eons past tell of battles between Mandalore the Great and an order of sorcerers called Jedi.
Emotions and feelings and emotions. I've been bottling it up for weeks, guys, because I've been watching this season as it comes out every Friday, every new episode. Now I'm kind of left thinking, God, how do I sum up that last, I was about to say 8 hours, but not every episode is an hour. It just feels like it. Not that the episodes feel long, it's just that they feel like there's so much to them, you know? And it feels like they're so grandiose, you know? Because everything about the Mandalorian is grandiose, you know? And everything about the Mandalorian is so innately Star Wars, as much as they have avoided intersecting with the Skywalker saga at all. Nothing even slightly reminiscent of that, is there? Let's... anyway. So, if you don't know, I will try to refrain from I won't. I can't. Sorry. There's spoilers in the rest of this video, guys. There are, okay? There is, okay? So if you don't want spoilers, turn away now. But we're going to talk about it at least a little bit. We have to. So, yes. The finale. I know, that's what I want to talk about because that's what I just watched. But let's think back, okay? My goodness. Last season, I liked Mandalorian. The first season, I really liked it. I was like, hell yes, this is great Star Wars stuff. This is exactly what you'd want in a Star Wars show. But realistically, all of the stories were so incredibly simple, you know? So basic in the first season. There was literally a Magnificent Seven thing, you know? But without 7 of them. And all, yeah, it was the same for all the episodes, you know? And they all felt so much leaning into heroic fantasy. There wasn't enough, like, variation in the style almost for me, even though I love heroic fantasy, you know? And I did really enjoy that season. I give it like 83 out of 100, you know? Very good. This season, it's different. This season, it's better. The shackles are let off, you know? Jon Favreau, he's gotten to get a little bit more wild here and definitely has started linking us into other things in the Star Wars universe, which, yes, makes it feel less singular as a show, but also gives you so many awesome moments as like a real Star Wars fan. So yes, now Mando is trying to take Baby Yoda, and he's got a name. Oh my god. To find a Jedi of his kind, and along the way he runs into some other Mandalorians, and then he runs into a certain Jedi we know, and then he goes to a secret weird Jedi temple place that was weird, and then he finds another Jedi that we know. There are a lot of characters that you'll recognize in this season. There's a lot to love about this season. Even from the first episode, I knew that this was an upgrade of a season, you know? That first episode where he finds the guy with Boba Fett's armor, and then they do the whole thing. It was Timothy Olyphant, wasn't it? My god, that was so good. That was such a good episode. That just made me go, oh, yes. Anyway, here is my 1-minute review for The Mandalorian.
This is the way.
So yes, you know what? If you want to talk about most of the season, just great episode. Every episode was fantastic in its own way. The whole arc with him taking the woman with her eggs to the thing Baby Yoda kept eating, fantastic in its own way. Fantastic in different ways, you know, each episode felt different. That second episode, was it, where they were stuck on the ship and freezing? Like, yeah, that was a slower episode. But even so, it felt very good and very different, you know? I'm not quite going to call this my show of the year, and mostly that's down to the fact that, like, all the action scenes are still, and I found this for a lot of Star Wars action scenes, except for, like good lightsaber battles. They feel basic, you know? They feel run-of-the-mill. You know, anytime they're, like, running through a whole bunch of stormtroopers, you know, it's too, like, the stormtroopers should be getting them and stuff like that, and, like, they're just shooting so slow and they're so casual about it so much of the time. It feels like they should be better done, you know, for a show of this quality. But aside from that, everything is fantastic about it. I'm giving The Mandalorian Season 2 89 out of 100. It's a big upgrade on the first season. It's almost in, like, that sweet 90s spot where I just, you know, it's on my mighty pedestal as far as TV is concerned. It's not quite there, and that is just because of those, you know, I just every time they do like a fight scene, it feels like something about it, I'm like, shouldn't that be like slightly better done? And that's all for this one, guys. Do like, comment, subscribe if you want to subscribe. I don't know. If you liked it.